guys, so are you guys excited for Taylor Swift's Speak now? I am totally excited. I love Taylor Swift. You can ask any of my friends, they know I'm obsessed. Like, I used to know every single word to every single song. Obviously, her cover is gorgeous. She's amazingly gorgeous lady, woman, person. She's like 19, 20, something like that. Lady, woman, girl, something like that. She's gorgeous though. And I think that this look really embodies her cover. I got inspired by what makeup she was wearing in her dress. So her dress is a nice purple, and she has on red lips like mine, but they're not a bright red. They're just sort of like a subdued cherry red, so that's what I'm wearing. And she has on a beautiful purple gown. She looks a goddess. And I decided to do a soft purple smoky eye, and the winged eyeliner that she has on in the video. And these products are all drugstore. Every single one is available at a drugstore for a cheap price. So this is what the eye makeup looks like. It's just very smoky, slightly shimmery, some matte colors. And yeah, I think it's like really pretty. So if you guys want to see how I recreated Taylor Swift's Speak Now cover, keep on watching. Alright, so we're going to be trying to achieve this look right here. And for this eye, I already applied a neutral base with just a stick concealer. You can use a primer, whatever you own. The next product I'm going to be using is actually accessible to anywhere that has eclairs, so any mall really. And it's the Claire's makeup kit. It is around $15. It looks like this on the back. It's kind of large. It has a large array of colors. It's not the largest, but it's not the smallest palette. This is one of the first makeup items I bought by myself. And as you can tell, it's similar to a Coastal Scents palette, but I like this selection of colors better than my average Coastal Scents because it has it grouped by color, which I like. And I'm going to be using the purple shades. I'm going to be using this color in my inner corner, right there. It's sort of a gray silver purple, and that dusty purple on my outer half of my lid. I'm just going to be using a flat shader brush, and I'm going to be going into the light dusty silver purple, tapping off the excess. It says Crazy Fallout, so be careful with it. I'm going to be placing this in my inner corner. You're going to be wanting to put the color basically from in here to the outer half, so about right there. Try to pack the color on as much as you can. These colors have a lot of fallout, and they're very pigmented, but they don't blend well. So try to pack on the color well. You can use the foiling method if you want. But this sort of look is supposed to be very soft and pretty, so I actually don't suggest the foiling method. I usually would suggest the foiling method with these shadows though. So after applying the slight bit of purple, the second purple which I showed you, which is a little darker, and same kind of gray, dusty mauve. It's a very in fall like nail polish color right now. And I'm going to be placing that in the outer half. Just sort of blending the colors together. Although you want to blend them together, you also want to keep the colors very vibrant by themselves. So make sure you have a large amount of this color on your lid. Alright, and that's all we're going to be using from the Claire's palette. The next palette we're going to be using is the Wet n Wild palette in Lust. This is the new color icon one, and it's the purple palette. It's 248 Lust, and it has 3 beautiful purple shades. We have a light purple, a matte purple, a darker purple. These are all mattes, and this is a cream, a blacky silver, and a nice purple shade. So we're going to be using a lot of colors from this palette. The first shade we're going to be using is this mid-toned eggplant purple with a 217, which looks like this, and it's a crease brush. And we're just going to be blending this into the outer corner and into the crease. This is our only crease color, so it's that darker color right there. So you're going to be placing this in your outer V and then up into the crease. If you need to blend the colors even more, like as you can tell it's a little messy, you can take a 224, which is even fluffier, and it's a clean one that's great for blending. So I'm going to add a little more of this eggplant purple. It comes out as a nice sheer wash. I place it in the outer corner and just sort of took it out like this. As you can tell, it's a subtle shadow. And I'm going to be blending out this outer V color. And the next color we're going to be taking is just this matte, this very pretty shimmery cream color. I'm going to be using my 224. You can use your finger. I actually use my finger for this eye. And I'm just going to be highlighting the brow bone. This is a very velvety shade, so it's great to use with your fingers. Just blend it up under your brow and bring it down. And then I use my finger this part. I actually like to use my finger for this. I'm just going to be taking a little bit. Ooh, that's a lot of fallout. Okay. Taking a little bit, and this is what the shade looks like. Very vibrant and just very shimmery cream. I'm going to be placing this in my inner corner. And it brightens up the whole look. Obviously, you blend it out with your finger a little bit. The next step is to apply eyeliner. We'll be applying a mascara and curling my lashes last. So yeah, I'm just using my favorite liquid liner. You can take any of your favorite. Mine's the Fabuliner by Jordana, and I think this is probably one of the simplest eyeliners I could find on planet Earth, and it's super cheap too. So what I'm going to be doing is this right here. I'm going to be winging it out first and then just completing it. So I'll show you. So I just applied my plain old liquid liner most of my lid, and then you're going to be drawing a very thin wing. This is not a thick wing on the cover, as you can tell in her Speak Now cover. It's a very thin wing. It's different from what she does, and I think it's really pretty. So I'm just going to go into this. Alright, so they're pretty much even. It's not the thickest line in the world, obviously, but it's actually pretty thin. But I usually do like very, very, very thin eyeliner, so I think it's like moderate, a medium to thin line is what you want. So like that. And then for the bottom eyeliner, it's just powder eyeshadow. I'm using for my Wet n Wild palette again. This palette's like $5. I totally recommend it. It's great for smoky eyes and everyday looks because of the soft, you know, purple right there. It's really nice. I'm going to be taking this matte dark purple and a little itty bitty brush. This is the 231. I'm going to be taking, it's a matte eggplant purple. See that right there? And then I'm going to be taking the shade and just lining my lower lash line. Make sure to wipe out any fallout because the Claire shadows are very fallouty. So just like that, I just lined my, it's really simple, and that's basically all the eye makeup. I'm just going to go curl my lashes and apply mascara, and I'll be right back. I completed the eye makeup, and I think it's the prettiest thing in the world. It's really soft and smoky, and I think it really embodies the Taylor Swift cover, and her eyes are open, obviously, on the cover, so as you can tell, it just leaves a very subtle purple glow. It's nothing too crazy, just a very soft purple smoky eye, and I think it's the prettiest thing. And I think this definitely could have been something she wore on her cover. This is kind of like what she wore plus my inspiration. So for the cheeks, she uses a rosy glow. So I'm going to be taking my average blush brush and my favorite all-time natural blush, the New York City Cheek Glow in Riverside Rose. This is a very affordable tutorial. I just noticed everything is drugstore. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is like $2, $1 or $2. It's in shade Riverside Rose. I've been using this forever. I've had this. This is my oldest blush and probably the only blush I like to use. I'm just going to be going into it, and a little bit's on my brush, tap off the excess. We'll see. So for her lips, she has deep cherry lips. Obviously you can wear this look on its own and just head out the door with a clear lip gloss, but I'm trying to do her cover. So I'm using this lipstick. I've used it in a few tutorials before. It's Revlon's Teak Rose. I think it's pretty similar to the lipstick she has on. A cherry red, but it's not a red. It's some pink undertones in it. So as you can tell, I didn't fill in my whole entire lip. Like, there's a lot of patches. I'm just going to be taking a finger, free, and smoothing it out. Ew. And then just cleaning up the edges, you know. You can take a tissue, always your best friend, to clean up any boo-boos. If you guys enjoyed this little tutorial for Taylor Swift's Speak Now, and definitely check out her album. It is coming out in a few days. It's going to be amazing. I've already heard a few songs, you know, like Back to December, Speak Now, and Mine. So those are the 3 singles that came out as of now, as of when I'm filming it. More might come out, but yeah, I'm super excited for her album. I love Taylor Swift, and if you love her too, give me a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!